Hello viewers, and today I have got a sniper loadout that you can use in Warzone. And as you can see, I am using the HDR, and I would say the HDR isn't necessarily an off-meta weapon, nor is it a meta weapon. Instead, I like to think of it as just an all-round good, heavy-hitting sniper. For this particular build, I have gone for maximum aiming stability, and what this means is that the crosshair, while you're aimed in, won't move around too much. It's also known as idle sway, and so that means that you can just focus on staying on target and maybe having to lead your shots, or for those especially far away enemies, aiming above their heads, and you don't have to worry about any of the sway. But before I break down these attachments for you and show you some awesome gameplay that I've got with this weapon, it would be amazing if you could subscribe to the channel. I'm getting very close to 500 subscribers, and it's absolutely amazing to be seeing those numbers on my little channel. So thank you very much for commenting, liking and subscribing and just watching the video. So thank you very much. And so, starting off in the muzzle attachment slot, I am using this very cool looking monolithic suppressor for a 10% boost to damage range and a 15% boost to bullet velocity, as well as that all important sound suppression. And if you're wondering how my suppressor looks like this, it's actually part of the Brookside blueprint, which I think you could have got a couple of seasons ago, but keep an eye out on the store because I know that they are releasing a couple of old season items like blueprints and characters, so keep an eye out in the store if you would like to get your hands on this suppressor. For the barrel, I'm going for the longest barrel available. It's the 26.9 inch HDR Pro barrel. It provides a 23% boost to damage range, as well as a 10% reduction to vertical recoil. Even though this weapon is slightly slow firing, that 10% reduction to vertical recoil can make follow-up shots that little bit easier, as this weapon does around about 112 damage to the chest and stomach. A follow-up shot can very often be needed if you don't land that headshot. And lastly, the bullet velocity has the biggest boost of them all at 40%. The HDR has the second fastest bullet velocity, second only to the ZRG from the Cold War snipers, at around about 1260 meters per second, if I'm not mistaken, with this particular loadout. As the HDR is quite a heavy sniper rifle and the first two attachments have added yet more weight to the weapon, I thought I'd speed things up a little bit with the tac laser in the laser attachment slot. Not only does this provide a 96 millisecond reduction to the aim down sight time, but it also contributes towards that aiming stability which I was always looking to maximise on this weapon. It also improves that aim walking steadiness for if I want to try and maybe peek cover or just be a slightly harder target to hit while I'm using this sniper rifle. In the optic slot, I'm using the variable zoom scope for the biggest magnification available on this weapon. It starts off at a 5.5 times zoom, but then goes all the way up to a 12.6 times zoom, which is the most powerful scope that you can get in any of the modern warfare weapons. There are of course a 20 times ultra zoom in the form of the Cold War snipers, but it's very hard to use because the aiming stability on the Cold War snipers is currently terrible. Something you should know about the variable zoom scope is that it doesn't actually have a particularly big increase to the aim down sight time. It's only 21 milliseconds, but the sniper scopes and the variable zoom scopes that you can get on the sniper rifles and some assault rifles do actually increase horizontal bounce between 10 and 15%, which unfortunately will make follow-up shots a bit harder, but you've still got that vertical recoil reduction in the form of the barrel. And for the final attachment, this is what makes the aiming stability of this weapon so powerful. It is the final stock, the FTAC Champion, which, as I've just mentioned, increases that aiming stability drastically and makes aim walking steadiness nice and smooth. But let me know down in the comments if you do give this HDR a go. It's definitely a heavy sniper. It's not something that you can necessarily play aggressive with, but it's nonetheless really good fun, and it feels so powerful when you get that headshot at 300 plus meters, as you might see in the gameplay. but let me know if you give it a go nonetheless. And leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the gameplay. Trying to make it slow, only 2 of us alive. Or as slow as you can be when someone's running at you with a weapon.
25 left. Stay sharp out.
It's tricky this, they've got a height advantage.
Contract complete. All
But he's on fire.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I get him. Oh, worth a try. There's too many to shoot at. There's one. Come on. What? What is it doing that for? I have no idea why it just did that. You've got to love the Swiss K31. I want to get my own sniper though. Loadout's really far away. Right, finally got my own sniper. Everyone's disappeared now. Car coming behind now. Oh. I think he'd had enough. Oh dear. Yep. He's had enough. Oh. Teammates in trouble. Oh, I think they hit the post. And they broke.
Gas is moving.
Oh, that was a good one. He thought he was safe then with the thermite. Gonna have to get the, I've got the double down. Now time for the double res.
Let's hit him back. I'm hit. Throwing sun.
Gonna have to give a bit of cover fire. Give my teammates time to armor up. Ooh.
Enemy UAV. Hello. Enemy UAV overhead.
Getting peppered a little bit.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Another down. Ooh, that was a bit of a guess where he was then, really. And I think he's got an AUG, so I'm not going to pick that too much. They're probably going to retreat up the hill in a sec. Oh yes, I'm happy with that one.
Losing ground.
After all that, I got 1 down. I had 1 kill and so many downs.
Hostile operator.
So there's 1 on heartbeat, 50 meters. But what floor is he on? Oh, someone's just been revived actually. Hopefully some of my teammates can see that better than me. Unfortunately, there's 2. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be able to use my HDR much for the rest of this game, but I had a good little battle with it. Teammates just taken someone out. I'm just going to cover this ground floor, and then my team should be able to see the people on the roof, I think. Because I'm pretty sure those 2 people that were on the heartbeat are... Let's check in here. And there's no one that way. Right, so that's where they are. Mark it from the team. God. I didn't want to go this way, I just needed cover.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. If that's what you need to go, you can win.
Circle's going back down the hill to where we had our first big battle.
We've got gas moving in.
Let's get to the safe zone.
Maybe I will use my sniper. We're dropping like flies. Oh, there's only 2 of us now. Right, use this wall as cover. Pretty much the only solid. There we are. 1. Yes, 2 down. 3 down. Come on, 3 down. 4 down. 5 including that other guy. There's another one. Come on. Oh yes. That was. Oh god, how many kills did I get at the end then? People underestimate that FAMAS, but I do think it's the best burst rifle. Well, it's a good little combination there. FAMAS helped me at the end, HDR helped me in the middle. The thing that really helped me with that HDR then was as soon as I knew where they were, I didn't have to worry about my sway because I've got that maximum stability set up. But yeah, happy with that game. Probably gonna edit that. That's a weird sign I've never seen before. Yep, so this is probably going to be a video, so thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. First, let me see how many kills I've got. 9, 3,200 damage, 4 revives. MVP, I think. Nice.